Hey guys, and I think it's time to show you what I've learned so far in life. And it's not just baking brownies, but it's much more than that. I want to tell you guys my realizations and my philosophies. Now warning, before I get to my philosophical side of me, it gets really deep, so just telling you. Let's just start the video, shall we? Number 1. People are sometimes just passing clouds. Truth is, one of the biggest realizations I've had in life is that even when you have best friends and they promise to always be by your side, they just always leave. You realize it's because you learn things from them, and by now, I just accepted it. I'm not trying to be a downer, it's just the way I think. Number 2. Love is very abstract. You know what? Throughout a course in one's life, there's always going to be people that say, I love you. But when you've moved around so many times, those words are hard to trust, let alone even say. People say this, and most of the time, all they ever do is just talk behind your back and lie to you about it. But then you wonder, if they love me, why did they lie? Can't they just be straight up with me and tell me what their problem is? Like, for real? Can you not tell me what the problem is? Then there are people who say that, and later, they just never talk to you again. Then you just wonder if you were their pastime, you know? But I think love is a very vague subject, and I still haven't debunked that myself. Like, I don't even know. I think it's because we fear of that. Which brings me to 3. Fear is what keeps us alive. And you know what? It's one of my favorite things to say because I think it's 100% true. No matter if it's insecurity running through your veins, trying to find that perfect dress for tomorrow, or if it's what you got on that hard chemistry test that you studied so hard for. It's just the fear of the unknown. That's what I'm talking about. It's the exhilaration that comes with tomorrow that keeps us alive. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, and you know what? Sometimes that can be a good thing, you know? It's like, why do you want the same old routine every single day? Would you want to live the same day over and over and over, or would you want a new adventure to happen? Because that's what's exciting and scary about life. Not knowing what you're gonna be in the next 10 years, what you're gonna do tomorrow, what you're gonna have for breakfast in the mornings. My God. It's like being an entrepreneur and trying to get something to sell, but you know what? Sometimes that can be rejected. Rejection makes you stronger. Now guys, I've seen so many people in my life that don't like being rejected, but you know what? Rejection is a part of life. It's what keeps us strong. It's what makes us work harder when we get back up. Don't get me wrong, like, being accepted is the best thing in the world. Whether if it's getting into that hard to reach college, you know, or if it's, you know, the person that you asked out said yes, and you know what? That's literally the best feeling in the world. Moving copious amounts of times, I gotta say I've been rejected no matter what the subject. Like, that one time I tried out for the 8th grade talent show and I didn't get in. Well, I guess I didn't practice that much and probably didn't meet their standards. Standards. Have standards. Having high expectations of yourself and other people, you might find yourself a little bit disappointed. Honestly, when it comes to relationships, friendships, anything in general, you put so much effort into them, you know, and then they just give you something half-baked in return. Like, is it really necessary to continue on with that? I mean, isn't it just easier to cut them off? But honestly, it's really not. But you know what? Sometimes memories are meant to be buried. Memories of certain people and certain events are meant to be buried. And you know what? That's kind of weird, right? They always tell you to cherish your memories, no matter who it is. And you know what? I think some of those memories that you have that replay in your mind over and over just tear you to shreds. Because you can't bear the thought of what you lost. But really just know one thing. Even if they're bad memories or good memories, they taught you something. And you know what? Every single person you come across makes the person that you become today. Yes, I realized I learned so much as a teenager, but there is something I forgot to mention. There'll be the people that will probably forget my existence, and then 60 years later they pull out that old yearbook, turn pages, and they're like, "Oh my god, I remember this chick, she's really, really weird." But then there's gonna be those people who stick with you till the end of time, and that's the people that everyone should be looking for. I have some particular friends that stayed, but I won't say who, because you know what? They already know who they are, and I'm just gonna make it very emotional if I say their name, you know what I'm saying? I know if I didn't have those people in my life, I would have given up on Homo sapiens a long time ago. Like, I'd probably be in a room making videos and talking to a camera. Just kidding. What up, Buttercups? Sorry if this wasn't a video that I normally do, but I wanted to do something inspirational for you guys, because I know that most of the time in the world there's always that one person who is going through something that I have, and I just need those people to know that there's always going to be another day. Guys, if you like this video a lot, please like it. If you want something more like this, comment, and most of all, subscribe, please. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Peace out.